Dear Future Viv, today is April 2nd, 2022. It is a long weekend, so let's take a little trip to Hualien. Are you ready, Emma? Let's go! So we have a pit stop in Milan for some chicken. This place. Apparently it's Bobby's friend's favorite chicken place in all of Taiwan. So let's see how good this chicken is. How's the chicken?
Smoky and succulent.
Smoky and succulent. You need a food YouTube channel.
It's really good.
Here's my chicken.
It is.
Is it the best chicken in the world?
Live up to its hype.
Live up to its hype. What'd you think of the chicken?
The chicken, how can I say it? Sublime.
Sublime. So, 2 chicken gone.
We were 8 people. We had 2 chickens, thinking, quarter chickens is the usual portion, but we devoured these. We still have 6 more dishes, but we still need an extra chicken.
So they ordered another chicken.
Yeah.
Chicken's on the way. Where are we headed to now?
I have no idea.
We're
heading to a trail that has a famous waterfall.
Yes. So we're going on a little detour hike for a waterfall view, and then we will make our way to Hualien. And how far of a drive is that?
3 hours with current traffic conditions.
Right, and because of the holiday, we're not allowed to go on certain highways.
As in all of them.
As in the major ones, because there is a rule that you have to have at least 12 people in a vehicle in order to go on the highway, which means buses can go on the highways, and so we have to take the other routes through the mountains. Very scenic, but kind of doubles our time.
Very
travel.
slow.
Very slow. But it is what it is. Yep. Where's Miss Emma?
Emma.
Miss Emma. Oh. There she is. Hi, baby.
Emma.
Emma.
She probably feels shunned because Tomo's up there.
Like every other Taipei city dweller, we took advantage of this holiday weekend to get out of town, which caused some pretty horrendous traffic in certain areas on our drive. On a good day, Taipei to Hualien can be done in roughly a 3-hour drive, but this time it took us almost 6 hours to get there, and that doesn't include the stops that we took for our chicken lunch or any of the breaks that we did. But the fiasco did not end with the terrible traffic. We arrived in Hualien around 10 p.m. at night. It's pouring rain out, and we stopped at our B&B, or where our B&B was supposed to be. Turns out, the place we booked on Hotels.com had actually closed, and they closed 3 years ago. So, 8 adults, 2 dogs, and we had no idea what we were going to do. We called around to quite a few hotels nearby, and we were so lucky to find a hotel that was able to take us and our dogs in for the weekend. It was a huge blessing, and I don't know how we got so lucky. weekend, we indulged in some delicious all-you-can-eat barbecue, games and snacks at the night market, and a beautiful adventure into Taroko National Park. Taroko National Park is one of 9 national parks here in Taiwan, and it is an absolute must-see. It's famous for its marble cliffs, its canyons, and gorgeous hiking trails. Some of the more dramatic hikes in this park actually requires a permit, but there are a handful that are open to the public without permits, as well as certain hikes that are available for dogs to go on. Exhausted and at the end of our trip, we decided to journey through Taroko again on our drive back in an attempt to beat the traffic on the East Coast. But what awaited us was a massive ongoing landslide that forced us to turn around, go back to Hualien, drive up to Yilan on our original way home, and it was just the longest night of my life. Our Hualien adventure and all of its ups and downs was a huge reminder to me that nothing can really bring you down as long as you've got some great company with you. This trip to Hualien is definitely one to remember. Well, that's it for now. Friends, family, and future me, thank you so much for being here, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!